Hi and welcome to my channel. It's so good to have you here. Please don't forget to connect with me on my social media handles. God bless you.
Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. If you have not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Like that you're even just finding us now. Anyway, welcome home, welcome home. And if you're a returning subscriber, of course, I appreciate you. Thank you for always coming by. So today I'm going to be doing something. I'm going to be doing a movie review, another movie review by the Mount Zion the movie industries or something like that. But before I go there, I'm going to explain what is on my head. I have it in one of my videos where I explain why I cut my hair. So, brethren, I went to get a pattern at the barber's place. Just give me a pattern on my hair. Now, this guy gave me Lagos Ibadan Expressway on my very head. Like, I'm even going to... It looks like as if Moses parted the Red Sea on my head. Like, see that was my plight. So now I have to manage this thing till it grows back. So without further much without much ado, without further ado, which one safe? Anyway, today I'm going to be reviewing the movie The Train by the Mount Zion Movie Industries. I think it was a movie that was really anticipated because it was about the life story of the founder, that is pastor or evangelist Mike Bamiloye. The movie came out on Sunday, that's I think the 3rd of May 2020, and people have been talking. There were lessons to be learned from the movie, and it was just it was an eye-opener for us to see how his life was even before how his life was before he came into the limelight. It was just good to know his story and get familiar with his story. So uh yeah, like I said, it was about his life. Growing up, he was he was naughty, and I'm glad the movie just proves that Jesus can actually change your life. Like with Jesus, man, your life is on the go, and God can actually make something out of nothing. Because whoever had seen him when he was a thief, if you watch the movie, you relate. Whoever had seen him when he was a thief, when he was younger, he used to steal stuff, might have concluded that this boy, you can never progress. This boy, you can't just... But look at how Jesus just made life anew. So if you have not given your life to Jesus, what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Don't sleep. Get on the train and have Jesus, have peace, have a good life. Yeah. So when people talk about biographies, writing the life story and everything, I usually applaud them because I am one person that feels like I can't remember details. I can't remember enough details from my life, from my younger years. Although I remember some fragments. I think that's how they do it. I think the fragments they remember, they begin to write it down, and over a while they now have like a big story that you can now document into a book or into a movie or an audio or something like that. But I just used to salute them, or I just do salute them, that they can remember those details. And that yeah, I think that's good. The movie had quite a humor. Abi, is it humor? Abi, how do you guys pronounce it? Is it humor or humor or something like that? Yeah. So it was quite funny. For an example, there was a part where the boy was they told him to pray during morning devotion. He was saying something. He had watched all these I saw this Jack Chan movie some days before, and then he started saying it's like prayer, something like I'm on Jackie Chan, Buki Chan, or something. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, what are you saying, my dear? Just either you go back and sleep, or you wake up and pray this prayer very well. What concerns Jack Chan is that prayer to God? Yeah. So yeah, the movie had humor, but like I said earlier, it was quite intriguing to see the story of how the Malzaya movie came to place, and there were a few lessons. In fact, I think there were a lot of lessons to get from the movie. Yeah. One of them, I think, let me see if I can give like five. One of them is that just follow God. Just follow God, because I don't know if he knew that it was going to like God was going to expand him so much. But even when he didn't see, he was just following God's instructions. Go here, he was doing it. Even when it was painful, like when he left that Adeyemi College of Education, it was painful for him, and it looked like people, even people were like, "What are you doing? How will you leave such a prestigious institution and come and be schooling in a school where they are having their classes under trees and everything?" It was painful, but if the process is painful, I think you should just follow the process. Just when God just tells you to do something, just follow blindly, because he's God and he can see the future even when you can't, and all is going to be well. So if you are there struggling with following God today, I would advise you to just obey him, just listen and do what he asks you to do. Another lesson I learned is that the will of God, the plan of God, and the word of God still stands regardless of what people say. For example, when he wanted to start the drama ministry and everything, I remember when the pastors of his church, they gathered and they were like, drama ministry, what are you saying? Are you really thinking straight? That kind of thing. Like they were trying to sort of associate it with it's not being Christianly and everything. It shows that even when God is leading you, sometimes people, even people that you respect so much, even people that you expect to know better, they may not support you. You are the one that should know your conviction in marriage, in career, in lifestyle. You should have your and hold fast to your conviction and be ready to say, regardless of, even if the greatest preacher says this, I'm not going to listen to them because I know that I'm doing what God asks me to do. Another story is that human beings can change mouth. I even learned this from somebody, a blog, a guy, he reviewed it on his blog. I think I read it yesterday, and he was like that. I just agree. Human beings can change their mind. Imagine, you remember his sister, Atipeju. She first prayed for him, and she was telling him that, how will you say that you won't be on TV? That you'll be on TV, blah blah blah. It shall be well with you. And then only for him to start his acting career, and I don't think she was very supportive. And and the way she just scattered that his wedding introduction, was so it was so bass boss bass bass boss bass bass boss. Yeah. But let me commend Tolulope and Mike Bamiloye, like especially the tears part, that emotional part. Like she was just crying. I think she did it well. I usually have the I don't know, I just have the notion that she's quite reserved somehow. So if truly she is, then for her, like sort of coming out of her shell, although maybe not too much to be an extrovert, yeah, she did well. And that young boy, that young Mike Bamiloye, that he was a naughty boy, that in fact I brought a bottle of coke, but I'm not going to show it. That he should be presented to that boy. He did well. I think he should be held in the industry, and I pray that God is going to see him through and help him. Yeah, so that's it about the movie. I'm just going to end it here. Sorry, I mentioned five lessons. I just dropped three. Yeah, I think you're going to be seeing more reviews about the book. Already on my blog, I'm already asking for entries. If you want to review the movie on my blog, please do message me. I need to see my social media handles. Please do message me there and just keep up with my blog so that you see other people's reviews on my blog. So yeah, I think that's it. I just have few things about the movie. Although me, I've never acted, so I don't know much about all this acting something, but I just think it's something I'm just going to mention. There was a time when the boys like went into somebody's house, ate the person's food. That's the younger Mike Bamiloye, ate the person's food and slept on the person's bed, and then he jumped out of the window when they were looking for him, and then he ran back to the front of the house and they caught him like the thief. So I'm wondering, how did they know he was the thief? But I guess they were expecting us. I'm thinking maybe they were expecting us that we should have put two and two together, that maybe he had been stealing for a while, so they just guessed he was the one because he had been a perpetual thief or something like that. And there was also, sorry, I jotted these things down. That house where he was praying the prayer of, where I think it's Adeola Gbemi, or what's that guy's name? I think it's Adeola Oluwagbemi. That house where that young Mike Bamiloye went to stay, like I think that was the only scene that Adeola Oluwagbemi acted in. I don't know if you know him, where he had this kind of afro hair and everything. Basically, that house where the boy was playing Jackie Chan, Buki Chan, and everything. I don't know. We just It was only just that scene. I don't know. I think he moved houses. I just felt like maybe in the scene before then they should have let us know that I was moving to another house, so we would have prepared rather than just seeing him in another house and assuming that maybe he moved or something. I don't really understand that part, but like I said, I've never acted on the screen before, so I don't know theater. They can come and say it's theater, theatric, something, something, pediatric, or blah 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 blah. Before I start saying rubbish, so I don't know. Maybe there is a way they act movies in which they expect us to easily assume something, so we just no we just yeah, so that's it. Thank you very much for staying on this episode with me. Please don't forget to watch the movie. I might leave the link in the description box below, and also the link for where I cut my hair and why I cut it, and why I might leave that too. So thank you so much. Thank you very much for watching. Until next time, stay safe and be well. Bye bye.